Good morning, soul shiners. It is June the 7th. I've had such a long hiatus from the world of podcasting. I do apologize. I am your host, Serenity Jenny, and I am trying to get into a routine with these podcasts. It's a little bit of a growing edge for me, but I am on location today out in Boardman, Ohio. We have a pretty big event this evening from 7 to 9 at the Holiday Inn here in Boardman in the Mahoning West Room. I'm teaching my very first class out here. So discovering your psychic abilities. I'll be doing some readings out here. I'm just super excited. I wanted to get back to podcasting. I didn't realize how much that I was like in love with it, and I really missed it. And I appreciate all of you being patient with me because it's so much to do, and I ended up going on vacation with my family, so this is kind of like a catch-up episode, but I'm going to talk about a few of my experiences along the way and some things that I want to say. So I did go on a road trip with my family. My husband and I took my son to 9 different states in 7 days, which was about 2,400 miles, which was an amazing trip. It was an amazing bonding experience, and we dug crystals. So we were at a Ron Coleman Mining in Arkansas, near Hot Springs, in Jesseville, actually, and got to see my really dear friend Laura and her beautiful baby and her beautiful family out there. Hi, Laura. I miss you guys already. But I really it was such a humbling experience to go dig crystals, because we all use crystals, and, a lot of us, if you haven't discovered the world of crystals yet, I highly advise it. However, it is very addictive because, these beautiful rocks that are in the ground that God gave us, that Mama Earth grows, that come out of her veins, have healing properties and vibrations that are unique to each crystal. So if you haven't saw any crystals, go find some. We have some at the center. I'm sure there's a metaphysical shop around you somewhere. I actually was looking for one in Boardman. So if you guys want to leave me a feedback, leave me a like, leave me some stars, send me some suggestions. I am open. I want to hear from you. 724-953-9733 if you want to get a spot out here in Boardman today. 724-953-1931. So I am just beside myself about a few things, but I want to talk about the crystal trip a little bit more, and then I'll tell you about what my thoughts are. So, on the crystal trip, a lot of times when somebody comes in the store, the crystal picks the person, right? They come in the center, and whether they're getting a piece of jewelry or it's just a tumbled stone or a piece of raw crystal, the crystal speaks to the person. So I truly believe that now, because my kid's really excited. He has his buckets, his tools, his little gloves, and I was just as excited. So, we're going up there, and we get up there, and there's some people that are already digging. It's pretty early in the morning, and obviously, you can go when the mine opens, so it's like 8 o'clock in the morning. And we got there maybe at 10, and this guy's sweaty. He's been digging for a while. You could tell he's been up there. I go up there, and I literally kick what I thought was a clod of dirt, and it turns out to be a beautiful cathedral type of crystal that is a beautiful clear quartz crystal that has 6 sides and just was perfect. And it probably weighed over 10 pounds. I never weighed it. It's beautiful. But I picked it right up. And I was like, oh my gosh, look what I found. I walked right up there. It picked me. I didn't pick it. So it was really cool that happened within the first 2 minutes of just being up there. And there's a vibration in this place that is indescribable. So I definitely am going back. I'm definitely taking a bus trip there. So if you want to be on my bus, it's a 56-seat bus, and these seats are going to go fast because I can't tell you how many times people said, I want to go too, let me know the next time you're going. That will be the next time I'm going, and it probably will be before the end of the year. I love it. I love it. I love it. But thank you for being patient with me. I just kind of took a little tiny bit of a break for a while from the podcasting world, and now I am back. So my point today, this is just kind of me catching up on everything and kind of giving you a lowdown on what's coming up and what's going on in this world. I got a little bit sick yesterday. I thought, oh no, I'm getting sick. I don't want to get sick and not be able to talk for this event. I was a little bit worried about it, but doTERRA oils to the rescue, Nature Sunshine products, and Miss Mandy, obviously Miss Mandy, getting me back on track, and I'm good to go. I had some colloidal silver this morning, some breathe oil, some On Guard, some lemon and some honey, and I'm good to go. So, and slow pill honey is the best. If you haven't gotten any, you definitely have to check it out. Debbie and Brian are wonderful people, and you can feel the love that they have for the bees in the honey. It actually is, it carries such a beautiful vibration. So I want to talk a little bit about connecting and how people connect. And I know I've talked about this in podcasts before, and I kind of just was in shock a little bit yesterday. So, I'm out running around. I'm trying to feel better. I needed to get a few things done. I couldn't quite feel better yesterday, and I needed to take the rest of the day and just kind of recuperate, and had to rearrange my schedule. But I had gone out for an errand. I came back to the center, and I found a card laying right in front of the center. And, I don't have it in front of me right this very second, but it said on it, Jesus is the only way. And it was from a church in Bedford, PA. And somebody had thought that at the center, we don't know Jesus. It made me kind of giggle a second. And then I got mad. I mean, I had a moment where I was like, why do they think that I don't know Jesus? Why do they think that the people that come in this door don't know Jesus? And then it hurt my heart. And I was like, wow, that's really judgmental of somebody to assume that. Jesus is the only way. I'm not going to agree with that. I am and I'm not. And here's the reason. Jesus was a light being, okay? And this is my opinion. You take it or leave it. It's totally cool. If you want to talk about it, I'm open to that too. But Jesus is my homie. I see that being every single day when I start my day and I lay hands on anybody, or I'm trying to help with a counseling session, or whatever capacity I am working in. I am working with Jesus. I am working with Mary. I am working with God. I can't tell you how many people are like, oh my gosh, you're a psychic and you talk to God. Hello. I'm just going to stick this out there. I'm not really sure what other psychics are doing, but I'm talking to God. You too can talk to God. God being this good orderly direction, this higher being that has orchestrated this all. And I'm going to go you one further too. I'm going to tell you that God is within. There's a spark of God in you. I talk about this all the time. God spark, God spark, God spark. I'm infamous for it, right? So why would this being, this omnipotent, all-knowing, all-seeing being that is inside you, need you to consult with him or it or whatever you see it to be outside of yourself? Let's just think about that for 1 second. I don't know, just give yourself a minute. If God is within you, you are not without. So Jesus being the only way, I get that, and I get that from what the Bible says. And truly, I understand that. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the light. No one gets to the Father through me. I totally get it. I mean, I listened in church. I grew up in the Lutheran church. But what I will tell you is a word that I heard in the last week. My friend Bruce told me it. And he told me to go look it up. And I love learning from other people. And he's like, you know what, Jen, kind of might feel like you're an omniist. Somebody said that to me. And I was like, oh, what's an omniist? I want to know what an omniist is. Believing a shred of truth in all religions. And I believe that that's right. I believe that there was good-hearted intention in all religions. I do believe that. But there is not only one way to God. Now, come on. get your head out of your ass for a second. To the lovely person who left me the card, who inspired this podcast, thank you, because I sure have a lot to say about this. A lot. In the next phone call that I make today will be to get an ad for the billboard in front of County Market. And I'm going to tell every person that you gave one of those cards to that there are more than one way to God, and I would be more than happy and honored to accompany them on their spiritual journey to unlock whatever it is they feel that they need to unlock, progress through, overcome, whatever they need to deal with. I'm going to be that person. I'm going to be their ride or die. You know why I'm going to be their ride or die? Because there is more than one way to do this. There's 700 billion truths in this universe. So that person who thinks that their only way is the truth is bullshit. And we are honoring all paths at Synergy Spring Soul Center. We honor all paths to God, whatever you choose to believe. In the light, I'm going to say that right there, in the light. I mean, there's other vibrations out there. Let's just be real about that. But if you're above the board and you have a positive vibration, if you have a negative vibration, I'm going to love you anyhow, but I'm probably not going to want to hang out with you much. I'm just saying. Like, if you got some negative stuff kicking, we're not going to be breaking bread. I honor it, but I'll leave it where it sits. And I will not under any circumstance deviate from that decision ever again. So, how about that for unapologetic? Took me long enough. I'll be 42 in September. It took me long enough to get there. And I don't even feel bad anymore. Everybody else can feel bad. I don't feel bad. I don't have time for that shit. I got people's beingness to, I don't know, I feel like I fan the flames of people. I feel like I offer them some sort of inspiration and hope to be more, to get what they want out of life. I don't know. I don't have time for wanting bullshit and drama. I just don't. But to the person who left me the card, here's what happened after that. I picked the card up. I went in and I was like, one of my famous sayings to Adam and to a lot of people is, y'all need Jesus, because that, mean people suck. Nice matters to me. If you're nice to me, I will go to the mat for you every day, all day long. If you're not nice to me, bye, Felicia, Felipe, whoever you are. Peace out, Girl Scout. I'm out of here because I'm not sticking around to be treated anything less than worthy. That's fine. I don't mind. But the point is, y'all need Jesus, meaning you all need some light. What is it in that vibration that feels good to you? Okay, being judgmental, that doesn't feel like a high vibration to me. I don't know. I'm just saying, I'm in my discernment when I say that. Like, that doesn't feel good to me. So when you're judging another being, shouldn't you be taking that energy and minding your own garden? I don't know. Maybe, when you're judging, you're not in your discernment. When you're in your discernment, that means you're saying whether this resonates with you or not. You are discerning whether you want to subject yourself to a vibration like this, as opposed to, that's bad. Okay, so y'all need Jesus? Like, really? So I guess I just want to educate people. So now I'm in this place where I want to get that billboard and I want to write, we honor all paths. There's more than one path to God. I don't know exactly how it's going to say it, but, we're a safe place. However you connect, this is a non-judgmental, completely accepting, loving place for you to be. And if you want to be in that vibration, come be. Totally come be. I wish I would have saw the person who dropped the card off there. I would have had a lovely, lengthy conversation with them, I'm sure. I would have loved to have talked to them. However, because they obviously misunderstand what they do. And I was reading at a Harley event not too long ago, and I was struck by this woman who said, I've never heard a psychic talk about God. I said, you've been talking to the wrong psychics. That's apparent. And she kind of busted out laughing, and I was like, I wasn't kidding. I said, dude, seriously, that's where my bread is buttered. My highest self, my God-realized self, is what I am connecting to bring this information through to you. That is how I teach. That's how I roll. That's where I'm at. And it's cool. If you want to do something else, you want to be doing whatever you do and it's not in the light, I'm going to let you do that. I'm not even going to judge you. I don't care. It's not my job to judge you. I just won't be in your area. I won't be in your space. I won't be breaking bread with you, and I won't be sharing air.